Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, today, as you can see behind me, my heart belongs to Bartow. I'm in Bartow, Florida. I came down here just for one reason. I was heading south, probably down to Tampa or Clearwater, but the My Girl house from 1991 with Macaulay Culkin, Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, the rest of them, the classic movie My Girl. Well, the house was filmed here. The one that's the funeral parlor where Thomas J., the big scene of that, Jamie Lee, the 4th of July, barbecue, all that. We're going to go by there. I'm just going to do a video in Bartow real quick of My Girl. I know you can't really see through there. You know, you got the cougar and the little lizard or gecko, but over here, this that's getting redone. I would have stopped and done a video on that, but it's under construction at this time, but it looks super cool. And Bartow, we're currently on Main Street in Wilson. We got to go down, I think, about a block this way, and then we're going to go over to the funeral parlor. I can't even speak. It's still too early, and I got jet lag, but I'm going to go over to the main house. So we've made it to the My Girl house, and look at this. It's about 35 years ago they would have been filming this. It looks like it's been, well, it's got new paint, that's for sure. And there's some people, I just saw somebody walk by inside. I believe they're working on it, but wow, that looks incredible. I love it. I've seen a bunch of people, Jordan the Lion, Scott on Tape, Adam the Woo, all do videos here. But it's always changing hands, it seems like. But some things don't change about it, and I'll get into that in a minute. So awesome. And the curb right there in front. The one thing that's missing is the horse. The horse hookup, I noticed that's gone now, which is sad.
Winning? I am.
Bartow's a really nice town. I gotta say, just driving around here, and this one is for sale if you're interested. Or Craig. But this little house right here, you could be directly across the street, living some porch life. Just to give an idea of it. I'm gonna get into a little bit of the My Girl story and just what was filmed here, but this is the neighborhood. Not too bad. Oh, it's the Hope House over here, it says. So, maybe they'll tell us a little bit about it. I don't think anybody's going to come out. I'm not going to trespass or walk up because they do have no trespassing signs, but we will go look at some things.
He is not my boyfriend. I bet you kissed him on the lips. Do you think I kissed that ugly old thing? Yeah, anyway. Come on.
And while I'm here, there's a tire in the yard, but more importantly, my mom always asks for more cats when I'm out filming videos. So there's a cat hanging out in the backyard, a little black cat. You know you're right across the street from the My Girl house? You do. The house for you, or next to you, is for sale. Cool house.
Let's go. Judy's father owns Bijou Theater, and we get to see all the movies we want for free. Maybe you come sometime. Ew, don't invite her. She'll have to bring her boyfriend.
So, if you don't know the movie, I think a lot of people do, and just spoiler alert, you've had 30 plus years to watch this movie. We'll get into this scene right here, but My Girl was 1991. This was supposed to be a house in Pennsylvania, actually. So that's kind of cool that it was done here. Been to Oregon and some other states too, but you can see the one thing that is missing now, and I'll show you all the scenes here with Macaulay Culkin and Veda sitting right there, which is so cool. And there's somebody cleaning up the house inside. They were sitting right there on that porch. Jamie Lee Curtis too. This is actually the house that they had the funeral in too, in the front room off to the left right over here. And then there's the staircase that goes in that you can see other scenes with Macaulay Culkin in. But yeah, right here is where Veda and Jamie Lee would have been sitting. And then the girls come walking down this way. That guy was nice enough to go around me. The girls are walking down, the little girls, and they start making fun of Veda and Macaulay Culkin, asking if that's her boyfriend, and teasing them, and that they're going to go to the movies, and that they get in free. And then they look at her and they say, we get in for free. Maybe you can come in sometime and we can get you in for free too. And then the other girl's like, no, 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 no. But yeah, that happened all right here in this neighborhood. Another thing that hasn't changed I kind of want to point out is on the ground here, these cracks you can be seen in the movie, and they're still actually there. Love to walk up there, but I'm definitely not going to do it.
Thomas sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love.
So one of the things that I want to talk about too is when Jamie Lee Curtis comes in, she's a makeup artist, and she sees the ad for makeup artist needed, and she has the RV. She comes around, fly around here. She comes around the corner right here, comes down the street, and makes the right. And I'll turn that around. So she comes down this corner, makes the right in her RV, and pulls up right here. And that's when she finds out that this is actually a funeral home. And obviously, a lot of people have talked about this curb. Hey, I remember Grim Life, he did a video here too, and Jessica's sitting right there. But there used to be like the horse hookup here that looks like somebody removed it. So this is where the RV pulls up. There's another scene with the RV that we'll get into too. Here we are on the back side of the house, and you can see this is another attachment that they've now built. This is part of the Hope House, it says, but that's where the driveway would come through, and that's where the 4th of July barbecue was when Jamie Lee Curtis's ex-boyfriend, or the owner of the RV, actually comes looking for his RV and comes to get it back. And that's when Dan Aykroyd tells him, he's like, you're his brother? Well, if you love your brother or whatever, about if he comes back, he's going to bury him in the front yard. So that all happened right out here. A lot of the movie actually happened, you know, at this house. I mean, there's other locations, but they were spread across the state out here, directly across the street too. There's this like weird locked like smoking brick house. I don't know what that house is. I don't want to be on the other side of it, but look at it. You can see the chimney you can put wood in. I have no idea what that is, but I do not. Okay, I don't want to be over there. So we're going to walk around. How great. I mean, when 1991 or 1990, when they most likely filmed this, just location. And for somebody to find this, and we're close to Lakeland, Florida, where Edward Scissorhands was done. I've done a video on that on this channel, The Mall, and not too far from the Edward Scissorhands house too. But yeah, this area, this was all done, and they came out here from Hollywood to do this movie. Now, this movie cost $17 million at the time. That's back in 1991, and then it made over $121 million. So it was quite a hit, and it's a tearjerker too. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I think we're gonna have to rewatch this one. It's a classic Macaulay Culkin movie, and Dan Aykroyd as well. He played great for the funeral home parlor. Want to show all the signs here too on the corner of all the people that have pitched in. Pinch a Penny and Pitch Perfect and Citrus Hair to kind of repurpose this house. So I know they help out young single pregnant girls, so I believe that's what they're doing here at the Hope House. But this was a Sultenfuss funeral home in the movie. So many historic spots here. It's just, you know, I like taking in these movie locations and just really enjoying them. My Girl. I did Stand By Me out in Oregon. I love that one too. That was a great movie, and check that out on my channel. But yeah, this is so cool to me. So we're looking down this road, and this is where we'd see the fastback Mustang come around the corner and make the right down here. And the guy, well, the owner of the RV, Jamie Lee's ex, you can see him and his brother pull up right here with the RV, and then he jumps out of the passenger seat and starts looking in the window, just seeing what's doing on the RV. And then he starts walking from here, and him and his brother walk out here on 4th of July, and then they would walk down here into the backyard of the 4th of July barbecue. Wow. T.L. Wilkin. That's what that says in the cement there. And this is where the scene from the 4th of July barbecue would have taken place, straight down here and to the right. It's hard to believe Thomas J. wasn't there, and that's where Veda gets upset, and she tells him because he's laying inside the coffin after he gets stung by the bees and dies, and he's in the coffin in the parlor room right here, and Veda comes in and says he can't see without his glasses. She's worried about him while he's laying in the coffin because it's her best friend. Wow. My Girl movie, 1991. Watch it again. Watch it for the first time. So happy to do a video here. I'm gonna wrap this one up. I got more videos to shoot today, and I'm looking forward to it. And there's a lizard on the fence. Lots of lizards around here. There it goes. As always, thanks for watching My Girl. This was fun. Stopping by Bardo. It's about from Orlando. It took us about 45 minutes to get here. Going south. I recommend it leaving early. Easy to do on the way home. I know there's going to be traffic, so we're going to hang out somewhere south by the beach today. Go down there, shoot some videos. But with that being said, have you ever been here? Have any questions about the My Girl house? Leave me a comment. Otherwise, I appreciate you watching. Please consider subscribing. Like this video if you like this video. See you next time. The winds are picking up. You know, I've done a lot of filming locations in California, Hollywood, LA, all around. These ones that are out of state are, I gotta say, they're a lot of fun, and they still look great. So if you're ever out here, definitely stop by the My Girl house.